So there's another orb with a distinct shape of the Mocky marbles. So we were predicting that this is now the stuff that created the whole of the universe. Present, it's the 96% that formed the whole of the universe. If it is the stuff that made the universe, it should be present in the universe as well. I've shown you it dividing, I've shown you, a couple of things, and I'll show you a little bit more on the biology side of it. So we went and had a look in space. Now, I don't know, has anyone ever seen the STS tether incident on YouTube? It's a live stream from the space satellite, right, that was sent. It's a live stream from the space satellite. They were sending out a tether, which was, they were looking at how to power the space station. It was 12 miles long, the tether, and it snapped. And this was a live stream, so this is what they got in space. They call them creatures, I don't call it that, it's the energy of creation. They look as though they're living, but we've never seen a radio wave or have we? So we don't know what they look like. I believe that the stuff, that all creation is different to chemical, just ordinary chemical. So what you've got is a picture here of Scott Carpenter, Mercury 7 astronaut, and this is a picture taken of orbs giving the energy to trees. I talk they hang off trees and they form on trees. And it's a life force. If you can just view it as a life force or a creation force, you can call it the dark matter, dark energy that created the universe. But it's stuff that we do not know. So again, we're looking into space to see if matter forms on the sphere. We would expect to see distinct features of what is present on the orb and what is present on planets. And what you have now, this is mindless. It's supposed to be an impact crater. Anything that hit it that hard would smash it to pieces. And what we have is an orb with a hole in it. In fact, on Saturn, you've got a hexagonal shape on the top of it. They don't even know what that is. I can't tell them. I don't know personally what it is. All I can say is it's present in orbs. And what you've got is a wall. And they don't even know. They say, well, it was hit on both sides and it shaped it upwards. Or I don't know what they come up with the Icarus idea. But the ancient people believed that there was a consciousness in planets. And I don't mean human consciousness. There's consciousness in grass, isn't there? It's living. It seems to do something that we, unless we really want to have a look at things and we just say, oh, it's just grass, forget it. But there's life in it. There's life in it. And so we looked at other, and now all we're doing is we're saying the orb wave bar is the 96% that makes the universe, and what you've got is three parallel walls on Icarus, and you've got 3 parallel ridges on the Petroglyph sphere, the one that falls to the ground, 3.2 billion years old. Some of the oldest bits in our world, on the planet. And we got the certainly when life was on the planet. And we have the 3 distinct ridges on that orb. This is another category. We started categorizing them as planet orbs. If someone had come to me, 8 years later and said, orbs form planets, I'd say you're cuckoo. You're absolutely crazy. There's no chance. But to be honest, that's what I believe. That's what the research has led me to believe, and I have no doubts about it. These distinct features cannot be explained by science. That's Miranda, the moon, and you get two-tone effects on these orbs. This is a golf ball crater on Mars. This is the Petroglyph sphere. Do you know what the scientists told me? They said that's a sand dune. Well, a dune. Well, obviously it's not, probably silicate, but you know, our concept of Martian dust dune, then let's call it that. And the reasons, this is the geological sample I've cut down in work. It's hollow. This is supposed to be a concretion. It's all supposed to be massed together through a water process. There are other different, well, I scraped that out with a spoon. I mean, that is like fine powder that I've got in work, and just spread it over, it's like dust. So you've got a hard surface on the outside, and basically some of these are even empty. You've got nothing inside them. And this is what the scientists will tell you about that crater at the moment. They'll tell you an object this big would have made a massive crater, unless it's hollow. Hang on a moment, my spheres are hollow. An object coming in this big at 20,000 miles would have carved out half a mile wide. If it's formed in the atmosphere, it's not travelling at that speed. You know, and these are the kind of things that they can't, because they don't have a mechanism to see how these things form in the upper atmosphere, and it questions the whole Big Bang, you know. So I talk about bars falling from the sky. So these are some of the bars. These are the ones that don't carry the orbs in them. And what you have, there was a recently in the Telegraph saying that a Mars bar, a Martian piece, a plank of wood on Mars has been found. Yeah, I was predicting this. I've been predicting this. I just go around the rover images and I'm looking for these things because I know that they're going to be there. And of course, everyone then calls you a crackpot. But at the end of the day, most science that breaks through with major resistance, because people got a lot of jobs invested in knowing these things. There's a thing on the internet called Galaxy Zoo, right? It's a Hubble site, and you can join as a member, and you can start isolating whether it's a spiral galaxy, an oblong, anti-clockwise, spiral galaxy, and a couple of different other categories. One of the categories is put for these bars. Now, I predicted they would be in space, and they say when you're categorising these bars, say you don't know what they are, because we don't either. Well, I predicted they would be there, and they're there. No, I only went on Galaxy Zoo to find them. That's what I was looking for, and it took me 1 hour to find them. I'm looking through the images from the Hubble. If this is the energy that created the universe, then it should be present in life itself. Right? So what I'll show you now, this is, I'll draw your attention, so you've got these webs and you've got these particles in here, and so on and so forth. Notice that strand come out and then the cell divides. Right? So I'm showing that because most people won't have seen cell division under a microscope. I hadn't until I was looking at it. I was working with a biologist who was working on this. So I'll leave you read that because it's I'll have a drink. So they haven't found a mechanism that is universal to all life. You know, trees do what we do, they divide. You know, earthworms do. It's all over the place, you know. Everything does. The DNA in the tree is more or less the same as humans. In fact, the DNA, the chromosomes in a banana are exactly the same amount of chromosomes in a banana as there is in human beings. We're closer to a banana than we are to a monkey. And that is just fact. We've got 96 and we've got 98, I think it is, or one way or the other. The monkey's got 96 and the banana's got 98, or the other way around. Anyway, so this is a collage of our old photographs with the strands popping out. This is from the Paleontology Society. That's 3.5 billion years old. And what we have is the earliest life in the